Okay, good morning, or good afternoon, I think it is just about now. A really hot 33-degree day up at Bundaberg. I'm really excited today. We've been to this patch of a dry vine scrub garden that's been established at the Bundaberg Botanic Gardens by Carl Moller and now being run by Cody Johnson. And we've been able to provide a bit of feedback and also plants to this site over the last 2 years in its planning phase, and certainly as the plants have gone in over the last 9 months or so. I'm really excited because we were here in July and literally the plants were only about that high back then in July, and we see all this growth here now. And even in these grassy areas that they're a little bit concerned about that have got a dense layer of couch are looking nice. And the couch, if it was a lower couch, I'd be a bit worried about it, but it's a deep thatchy couch. I'm just going to walk over here and show you. You can jump into this stuff and disappear almost. If I lie down, you probably wouldn't know I was next to the path. But it's this beautiful springy grass, and I'm liking that because beforehand this was a bit of a dumping area for hard materials, and so it had a lot of soil compaction. And that's probably why these plants are low at the moment. But this couch getting thick like this, I don't think we should be getting rid of it. We need this density of vegetation to help change the soil. And we've got these trees coming up for in the long term that are doing absolutely fantastic. If we pan over to a site like this, we've got the Acacia fimbriata doing an absolutely fantastic job. I said, 7 or 8 months ago, very small plants that have rocketed away, ready for a prune. We've got weeds like this bindweed here that you could panic about, but it goes back to a single root. If we go in there and find that single root and pull that out, the whole lot will be freed up. And so I'm not saying get rid of it. Over here, we've got things like cowpea, again a legume. What we're seeing here and what we're needing is this density and luxuriousness of the vegetation. Down the far end here, you can see down there, you've got things like cowpea that are doing their job, and poinciana. But even though these plants are exotic, we're going to use them to help provide the cover crop and build the soil for the rainforest trees, this dry scrub that's coming up after it. They're all here, they're all hidden in amongst it, they're all taking off at their own pace, and they will progress quite nicely over the next few years. I think this is going to be a really exciting example of how to establish revegetation in the Bundaberg region without resorting to heavy use of herbicide, just by mulching, using the weeds, mulching and using the weeds. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Going to be lots of pruning. Instead of basically what we've talked about today, instead of spraying around the base of this tree, we prune those wattles, we prune the pigeon tree peas, and we use that to mulch around the bases. So we're feeding the site with the stuff that's developed, the resources that are developed on the site, reducing that need for external input. I'm really excited the way this is progressing, looking fantastic. We'll keep you up to date as this site progresses. Thank you.